I don't know what's crazier, honestly. The fact that I just found out that the girl that I'm talking to is chasing after her ex, but she's lying like he's chasing after her, or the fact that her ex just dropped me off right in front of her house. I'll let you decide. And that's not even the worst part because I'm thinking, I'll just get out the car, I'll pretend like I'm walking into another apartment, wait till he pulls off, and then I'll go into Patty's apartment. But no, literally, as I'm walking away, I don't hear the car going. I look back, he's like, oh yeah, I'm a gentleman. I would never just, pull off without seeing you walk in. He's like, after you walk in or whatever, I'm going to pull off. I'm just going to try to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you get home safe, like you good. Sir, I am good. As a matter of fact, I'm the best that I could ever and will ever be in my life. I need you to pull off so that you don't see that I'm about to walk into your ex's house, because how do I explain that? So that's all what I'm saying in my head, y'all. I'm so nervous. I'm trying not to like make it awkward. I'm trying not to look embarrassed, but I kind of look back and I'm like, you know what? To be real with you, I had a bad experience. Somebody that I didn't really know like that dropped me off. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy stuff happened. So I don't really feel comfortable, let you guys know where I live. Like, it's fresh. I know you guys cool. I don't feel like you guys would give me that vibes, but I'm just trying to protect myself. So, I tried to pull the whole, you know what I'm saying? I'm real private. I don't want nobody knowing where I live. And, I'm like, it's safe over here. You don't got to worry about that. He's like, you know what? My ex do live over here. It was always quiet. It was, safe. She never told me no crazy stories. Like, you right. I'm going to go ahead and respect your wishes. I'm just trying to be a gentleman. I'm like, oh, no, you good? He's like, no, you good? So I'm like, okay, phew. The girl like, yeah, I get what you're saying. You really just met us. So it's just kind of like, why would you let us know where you live? She's like, you know what? Just text us. I can't wait to link again. Blah, blah, blah. And y'all, they pulled off. One thing about me, if I'm gonna be a liar, I'm gonna be a good one. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, if you're gonna be something, at least be good at it. Like, that's the least you can do. And me, I feel like I had it honest. So boom, I waited till they pull off. Honestly, I'm just kind of waiting that extra 2 minutes because I just don't want him to even have a clue that I'm about to walk into his ex house or whatever. So he pulls off. I kind of wait for 2 minutes. At this point, Patty is like, look, you could either get dropped off or I'm coming to get you. Like, I don't care anymore. I've been waiting all night for you. Where are you? Da, 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 da. Next thing you know, I knock on the door. You can hear Patty's little feet. She's coming running, opening the door. All is well. So I thought. So my initial thought was just, to text, Jay and his girlfriend or whatever, let them know, I made it safe. Thank you for the ride, whatever. But as soon as I got in the house, Patty was on that type time. And she's like, I missed you. She's kissing me. She's starting to take my clothes off or whatever. She's like, how was the night? You're not going out again without me. Like, I got to be with you. Like, oh my God, I'm so glad that you're here. Da, da, da. And I'm like trying to text, like, so I'm hugging her. So I got the phone behind her and I'm trying to text, like, thanks for the, ride, whatever like that. She's like, wait, like, who are you texting? You're not even paying attention to me. Like, did you get some girls' numbers at the club? I'm like, nah, like, I'm texting my friend, like, letting her know that, like, I'm good, like, I made it safe. She's like, wait, didn't your friend drop you off, though? I'm like, yeah, she dropped me off or whatever, but she was kind of in a rush, so she didn't really watch me walk in. Like, that's the thing that, what I'm saying, we like to do. So I'm just let you know when I'm inside, you know what I'm saying? So it's okay. Like, you don't got to worry about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's my friend, y'all. I guess I thought I was a good liar until I met Patty. I guess it's hard to lie to a liar, though. She's a liar. So it's like, at this point, maybe she is clocking tea. So she kind of looks at me with disgust. And she's just like, okay, well, like, I cooked what you wanted or whatever. Your food is over there. I already got your clothes out for a shower or whatever. Like, I'm just about to go in the room and lay down. I'm just like, oh, brother, here we go. But anyway, I ate a little bit. I showered, brushed my teeth, whatever. I went in there and laid down with Patty. I'm thinking she's going to be asleep. She's wide awake. So she's like, hey, can I ask you something? Anytime Patty leads with, can I ask you something? You can bet your bottom dollar it's going to be something that either one, she already knows, or two, she just wants to start drama. She just wants to start something. It's about to be an argument. So brace yourself. So I'm like, yeah, Patty, like, what's up? Like, you can ask me anything. She's like, well, I just kind of want to know, like, are you still talking to your exes? Are you still in communication with your exes? Like, do you still call them? Do they still call you? Do you follow them on social media? Mind you, like, she's never really had the ex talk with me. So I'm trying to figure out where all this is fuming from. So I felt like, just like anybody else, I'm like, well, but what's making you ask me this? She's like, I just want to know, like, why are you worried about, why am I asking you? It should be like yes or no answers. Like, mind you, I'm pretty convinced that Patty is calling this boy's phone. I'm pretty convinced that Patty is the liar. So I feel like she's trying to turn it around on me. Gemini activity, Gemini behavior. You got to watch out. So I tell Patty, like, Patty, you know what I'm saying? I've been talking to you and only you. You have all of my time and attention. If I'm not at work, I'm over here. I'm doing something with you. We're out. We're on a date or whatever like that. Like, I'm not worried about nobody. She interrupted me. She was like, that's not what I asked you. I asked you if you are still in communication at any kind, at any point with any of your exes. That's what I want to know. I don't want to hear anything else but that. And at this point, I'm getting kind of annoyed because, mind you, I have my own RICO case that I'm building up against Patty. So it's like, how dare you ask me anything about any of my exes when I very well can prove that you was just, this is what I'm saying in my head. But, you know, I'm getting everything ready. I'm making Patty think that she really, like, giving it to me. Like, she really giving it up. You're not. I'm about to clock your teeth so hard it's about to turn into juice, sister. Now, mind y'all, when I was just in the club with Patty's ex, his phone was going off. So that was probably like around 1 something from the no caller ID, blocked or whatever you want to call it, number. And he just looked at it when he was like, oh, that's just my ex. She always be calling me, bothering me, harassing me. But, you know, she'll never want to just give me my stuff back. Those are his words. So my plan is to be like, you know what? Let me see your phone. Go straight to the call log and bam, we got action. We about to really see who lying and who not. Patty keeps going on and on about me being a liar, about me being sneaky, about me not being loyal to her, about me doing her dirty, just all types of stuff that she's just pulling out the air. So it's like at this point, I could tell that there's some type of hidden agenda. Because mind you, it don't matter if I've seen an ex talk to her ex. It's not about me right now. It's about Patty. And if you think otherwise, then you too are a Gemini. So I'm like, what about you? Who you been talking to while I've been gone? Like, you always claim that you're never on your phone always dry. She's like, my phone is right there and you can see my phone if you want to. So she threw the phone at me. I already knew the code. So let's see what Patty been doing. I wasted no time. You think I wasn't? I unlocked the phone, went to her call log. Is she cool? And if you don't know nothing else, know this. The very second that they start accusing you of doing something out of the blue is the very second that they're trying to make sure you're not doing whatever they're accusing you of. I pinky promise you. So yes, out of nowhere, when this girl just started asking me, am I messing around with my ex? When the last time I called my ex, talked to my ex, seen my ex? When she just started playing all these ex games, all the questions that I had in my head that I was going back and forth about, I knew my answer. I'm just like, she trying to make sure that I'm not on the same type of timing that she not on. But unfortunately for her, I was still building my case and I needed all the proof before I just unloaded on her. So bam! At this point, y'all, we arguing. We going back and forth. I'm trying to figure out how you make this about me and my exes and where all this coming from. She's trying to put it like, oh, you're not answering my question. You avoiding the question. You deflecting or whatever because it's true. Just tell me the truth. Whole time, I have so many questions for Patty. Like, I have way more. I feel like my questions are just way more justified than hers at the moment because it's like, you don't even have no, like, why are you even asking me this? You don't even have a reason. I came home, you have an attitude, this, and that. You thinking that I'm texting somebody else, which I was texting her ex, but that's not the point. When it's about you, it's about you. We can get on me later, but tonight was all about Patty. Little did she know. So she hit me with the, yeah, go through my phone. You know the code. When she threw her phone at me, I grabbed the phone. I didn't hesitate. I unlocked her phone, went to her call log, and in her call log, I saw an outgoing call at 1:15 a.m. Mind y'all, when I was in the club with her ex, around 1:15 a.m., his phone was ringing, no caller ID. It was Patty. Went to the text messages, of course, as always. She has nothing in her text messages. There's nothing in her DMs on social media. She don't, respond to nobody. She don't be, in her messages, whatever the case may be. Go through her pictures. There's nothing in her pictures. You know what I'm saying? She's a very aesthetic girl. But that outgoing call at 1:15 a.m., to her ex, and I know it was to her ex, and I'm gonna get to that, just hold on. That made my heart sink because I'm just like, So I'm like, who you calling at 1:15? I'm like, you know what? Let me just ask her. At this point, the lie is already here. I done already figured, but now I feel like I'm in flow state. So now I just really have to continue playing crazy. So I'm like, why you calling somebody at 1:15 a.m. if it's not me? Y'all, this girl say, oh, because one of my friends called me or whatever, and she wanted me to call somebody for her or whatever, and she set the call from my phone because she didn't want them to have her phone or whatever. Mind you, she's saying or whatever. I've never heard her say or whatever this many times when she talk. My thing is, when I like you, when I'm talking to you, when I'm dating you, relationship, whatever, I study you. I study every piece of you. So when you start doing like random stuff that you never did, i.e. or whatever, it's throwing me off because since when do you or whatever? So I'm like, okay, you said your friend called. Actually, I don't see your friend's call in the call log because before the call made at 1:15, it was just me. She's like, oh, we had talked like the other day or whatever. She had called me and something like that. So she did scroll down. I seen a friend call like probably 4 days ago. But at the same time, or whatever, it's still not adding up. So let me get this straight. Your friend called you and told you to call somebody and see if it was somebody playing on her phone. She gave you the number, but she didn't want them to have her number. It don't even matter. You a liar. I threw the phone back on the bed. I'm like, bro, you lying. None of this makes sense. She's like, what do you mean? This is crazy. What I gotta lie for? What I look like lying to you? Again, another notorious lie. Anybody that's lying is gonna say that. What I look like lying? I don't got no reason to lie. Whole time she got A, B, C, D, and better be E, because you don't lie to somebody like me. You like what? Why you lying? I don't got no reason to lie to you. I would never lie. I'm grown. I don't play those type of games. What else could it be? Like, what you thinking? You letting somebody get in your ear? Who you been talking to? Da 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 da. She going on and on. She finally say, so anyway, have you been talking to your exes or not? Because you've been deflected for way too long. You trying to put this on me? Boom, boom, boom. I tell Patty, the same thing you've been doing with your exes, I've been doing with mine. Again? Y'all, she ain't like that one. She was looking like, wait, what? She's like, what you mean? I repeated myself. The same thing you've been doing with your exes, I've been doing with mine. So it's set. What you want to do? Do what you will with that information, Patty. I'm still sitting on the bed at this point. Patty stands up, comes over to my side, literally standing over me. She's like, so what you mean? You've been talking to your exes? I looked up and I said, you've been talking to yours? TF? Now, mind y'all, the whole time I'm going back and forth with Patty, I'm trying not to forget those last four numbers, because it was like *67 doodaloo doodaloo doodaloo. But the last four digits of that phone number, I'm trying to remember, because mind you, Jaden put his number in my phone. We didn't exchange numbers or whatever. So I'm just trying to keep that in my head until the point where I can like safely check my phone, because she one of the type of people where I'm checking my phone. She probably gonna snatch my phone out of my hand, run. Y'all know how I go. So I'm trying to remember those last four digits just to be sure. Kill. And it's almost as if God hurt me thinking, because as soon as I'm like trying to like repeat it in my head, my phone vibrate and it's Jay with those last four digits, and was like, all right, bet, have fun tonight or whatever. Like, if you're not doing nothing next weekend, let's link. Those same four numbers that she called, an outgoing call at 1:15 a.m. was those same four numbers that was making sure I got home safe, this, and that, and they want to link again. Those same four numbers. How many people do you know that can go through your phone, find exactly what they're looking for, and act as if they've seen nothing? How many people? I went through that girl's phone, found that the number that she had been calling, blowing up, and probably even texting too, but deleted it, was the same number, the same last four digits that matched her ex, who just dropped me off, who's just been saying like about, oh, his ex, oh, like won't leave him alone, won't stop calling him, won't return his belongings, all of that. How many people you know would have just acted completely calm after that? Was I mad about it? Yes. But I felt like she was playing in my face? Absolutely. And it also sucks because it's like, it's one thing to lie to somebody, but lying to me while I already know the truth, or like had suspicions on the truth anyway? Come on now. At this point, I had reason to believe everything that she told me about her ex. Oh, he won't leave me alone. Oh, he won't stop calling me. Oh, he's obsessed with me. I felt like, Patty, that's what you were about your ex. You was just saying that was him to, I don't know, throw me off. Mind y'all, unprovoked. Never asked for this information. We would be kind of laying around. Next thing you know, she would just bring up some crazy story about something that her ex did to her. Mind you, her ex had been moved on. Got with a girl. The girl is cool. I was just kicking it with them in a section at the club. So I'm not sure what's going on in Patty's delusional mind. But one thing I was for sure of, though, she was a liar. So as a psychotic Taurus that I am, I kept my kill. I'm just like, she was even boasting like, yeah, I told you you're not going to find nothing in my phone. What do you think? I'm crazy. Everything I'm telling you, I'm devoted to you. I'm committed to you. I'm loyal to you. I've been telling you that, this, and that. Like, I'm not like you. You're lying about something and I know it. Oh, am I? Now, mind y'all, the previous ex or situationship, whatever you want to call her, that I was talking to previous to Patty, I stopped talking. I was ignoring her. Of course, she was calling me. Of course, she was still texting me. But I still had no type of communication towards her, because I had my head so far deep down in Patty's puddle that I was just not even studying her. Look at me getting mad all over again. Let me calm down. All right, we good. I could have confronted Patty right there and blew the whole spot up, but something deep down inside me just wanted to see how far this girl gonna take this lie. Like, I just want to see how far this girl gonna go to try to convince me that she's not the liar that she is. So let's go, shall we? Patty really thought she wanted me over. She's like, yeah, you went through my phone. You know my code, this and that. You didn't see anything. That she just keep going on and on. And honestly, I just tuned her out, because I'm thinking about what's my next step. What can I do now to build this Rico case even more? I need this stuffed crust. I mean, I want her to almost pass out once I come to her with this information. And you know what I'm saying? I'm tuning her out. Next thing you know, all I hear her say is, now let me go through your phone. I'm sorry. Come again and say, what? I beg your finest pardon, Patty. What? I snapped out of my thinking trance immediately. And I'm kind of looking at her, I'm like, what? She's like, you heard me. You just went through my phone. You didn't find anything. Now let me go through your phone. Now, here's the problem that I have with that. I had no time to prepare. I had no time to go through and delete anything. But like, the thing that I wanted to delete the most was the fact that, yes, like, your ex just literally just dropped me off at home. And I know you know the number by heart, because you've been calling this man *67. You got to know the number, *67, blah, 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 blah. Don't ask me how I know. Just I'm sitting there, boy, and I never held my phone tighter in my hand. I mean, I just got my phone balled up. I might as well just fold it in the square and just put it in my hand. I'm just like, what you want to see my phone for? Like, you just take my word for it. She's like, well, you just went through mine. Now it's only fair that I go through yours. No, you suggested that I go through yours, and I did. I didn't suggest anything about my cellular device, my mobile device. You could stop that. And y'all, I was low-key mad because honestly, there was nothing in my phone. Like, literally, all I knew was Patty and my friends. The only thing that was stopping Patty from going through my phone was her ex being in there right now at this present time. And I don't know how to tell you. How do I tell you? How do I tell you? How do I tell her? Y'all don't know either. Like, I don't have time to say, hey, turn around right quick. Let me delete this, whatever like that. No, plus I needed his number. I didn't even have time to save the number yet. Like, be careful. I could slowly see all the niceness, all the cute stuff, all the whatever Patty had for me leaving her face, y'all. It was time to get serious. I felt like I was just looking at the devil standing before me. She's like, so are you not going to let me see your phone? I'm trying to explain to her. She's like, yes or no? Are you going to let me see your phone? Yes or no? I'm just like, but Patty, wait, yes or no? Like, can you please possibly insert a different option? Because it's not really no, but it's not really yes either. So that's what I'm saying. I just need one more option. Y'all, Patty was ready for war. So I said, you know what? I don't have to take this. I got up. I started walking towards the door. I'm like, Patty, if you don't calm down, I'm just not meeting this girl. I don't know if she really about that life. I done dated a lot of people. They was all bark, no bite. I done dated a lot of people. They was barking, bite too. And it's not funny. If y'all out there and y'all doing all that stuff, keep your hands to yourself, people. We are not y'all kids. You know what I'm saying? And if you the one that's putting the hands, stop. They are not your kids. Like, for real, we just got to get really serious. Learn how to communicate without your hands, or don't communicate, talk to people at all. Care. Yo, I started walking to the door or whatever, and it's like I was scared because I felt like Patty was breathing down my back. And she got to the door before me, and she said, you're not going anywhere without giving me your phone first. And she held her hand out. Yo, I've been on the phone with this girl ex for 2 hours and counting. And what's crazy to me is we're not even talking about her no more. We didn't got into planning a trip together. We didn't got into like kickbacks, different things. She asking me like when my birthday, what's my zodiac sign, all this. And it's like, I really don't know how to feel because, again, I'm trying to, you feel me, test the vibes. I'm trying to see, like, okay, what do you really want? There should be no reason why I'm on the phone with this girl ex for 2 whole hours and we just chit-chatting as if we just been locked in, been friends for, like, years. It's to the point where his girlfriend done went to sleep. So it's literally just me and him up. At one point, he like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, just laying down there. I'm falling asleep. Trying to hint to him like, all right, it's time for us to get off the phone. At this point, I don't know where this is going. I don't know how to feel. I'm still thinking about what just happened between me and Patty. I went through her phone, found what I needed to know. She was pissed that she didn't go through my phone. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm about to go to sleep. He like, all right, you want to FaceTime right quick? Sir, I beg your pardon? I kid y'all not. I really was on my way to sleep. But when he said that, I sat up in the bed and I was just like, what? Like, I didn't even really know how to respond because it got quiet. And it's like, dang, I'm hoping that my silence is like the loudest answer and telling you like, no. But he's just like, hello, you heard what I just said? Mind y'all, it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. There's no reason why me and this young man should be on FaceTime. There's really no reason why we should even be talking. Honestly, when he was like just trying to make sure that I made it home safe for all this other stuff, the call should have just been disconnected. But yet here we are still on the phone. So I finally blurted out like, nah, I'm just about to go to sleep or whatever. I got a lot to do in the morning. I need to get my rest or whatever. It's been a long night. You feel me? Like, I'm going to talk to y'all later. He like, all right, bet. I'm going to call you tomorrow or whatever. Make sure you up. Sir. I said, all right, bye. And I don't think I ever hung up a phone so fast. And I just laid there like, this is kind of awkward. Mind y'all, you don't typically supposed to be buddy-buddy with somebody's ex, especially somebody that you're dating, talking to, whatever the case may be. I felt like this man felt like we was besties or something. And I was like, how can I get the point across? Like, we can't fool with each other like that. Like, that's just too mixy. I'm not a mixy type. You feel me? Anyway, Patty's still on my phone trying to manipulate me, trying to guilt trip me. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe I let you go through my phone. Wow, you've been talking to your exes and stuff this whole time. You wouldn't even let me see your phone. What are you hiding? Even though we're not talking, you could just still let me know. Like, I can't even sleep. I feel sick to my stomach. I should have known the way you was moving this, and that. I'm just like, oh my God. One thing about them Geminis, they won't let up. And it's just like, Patty, how do I tell you I'm no longer under your spell? You can't manipulate me. You can't guilt trip me. You can't make me feel bad, especially because I knew for a fact I wasn't doing anything. Patty was doing all the doing. Whatever, though. I finally tried to get some sleep. I wake up probably like 11:30, 12, because mind y'all, me and this man was on the phone till like 5 in the morning. So I'm thinking I'm waking up to my alarm. I grab my phone ringing. Y'all, it's Jay. It's the ex. This man is calling me. Why are you calling me? Of course I'm not going to answer. I ignore his phone call. I get up, get in the shower. I'm getting myself ready for the day. I come back to my phone. He texts. He's like, hey, just trying to make sure you up or whatever. Me and my girl want to see you later. Let's go out to eat or something. What's your favorite food? At this point, I'm just like, hold on. Like, am I the joke? Like, am I being the one that's being played with? Like, what if Patty and him set me up? Like, I didn't really know what to think because this is just so awkward for me. It's just so new for me. I just don't understand why we just can't leave it like as some cordial, like, oh, hey, how you doing? Why y'all want to take me out to eat all of a sudden? Like, what is this? One thing about me, I hate when I don't know the plot. Like me, I'm gonna do it for the plot and I'm gonna have you, you know what I'm saying? I'm keep you on your toes. I don't like people do that to me. Yes, I'm a Taurus. I don't care what you say. It is what it is. I read the message and continue about my day. I'm like, let me call my friend because mind you, I still haven't heard from her or whatever. And he still haven't heard from her. He was saying like, dang, I hope they all right. So I call my friend, she's drunk, per usual. I'm just like, bro, why you just didn't let me know you made it home, this and that. She's saying how, like, much fun she had, about how she was at the club all night. She even helped the DJ pack up, this, and that. I'm like, bro, you not gonna believe what happened. Because I told her, like, this is all your fault. I'm like, tell me why. I'm basically just, catching her up. Like, Jay dropped me off, whatever. Like, why I was to Petty house, but he didn't know. Then he ended up calling me, being on the phone, this, and that. She like, oh my God, I can't believe this, da-da-da. He's like, yeah, Jay had hit my brother up and he want all of us to link later. Like, he's doing some at his house and he told the brother to tell me to bring my friend Star. And I'm just like, this is weird, bro. So I had asked her, like, what do you think he want with me? Like, at this point, it's really no need for us to be communicating this heavy, this hard. Like, mind you, I just met the man not even 24 hours ago. And now it's just like, he's like, oh, well, like, what are you doing? Like, me and my girl want to see you. Me and my girl. And I'm just like, this put me in an awkward position. My friend, like, Star, I don't really think that it's nothing like that. I just think that they, like, really think that you cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a vibe. They want to be around you, whatever like that. She's like, honestly, like, I think that we should just go to the kickback or whatever, just so we can get a feel. She's like, if you don't feel uncomfortable, I promise you we can leave or whatever. Like, but you know what I'm saying? If I'm right, then you know what I'm saying? Like, we can stay. She's like, I don't think that it's like one of those type of things. Sometimes listening to y'all friends be the reason why we be in this stuff anyway. Go with your first mind. Go with your gut. So I told my friend, like, okay, maybe you're right. Like, maybe I am tripping. Maybe it's really nothing. It's just kind of awkward. Like, I feel this way because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm messing around with his ex. Like, okay, we can go to the crib or whatever. We can test the vibes out. If it's something, like, if it's really nothing, then we can stay. If I feel like it's something or, you know what I'm saying, it's getting weird, then we can leave. Cute. So I tell my friend, like, you know what? I'll even go out to eat with them, but I feel more comfortable if you was there. She's like, all right, bet. Like, I'm going to show up or whatever. Like, I got your back or whatever. Like, we're just going to see the vibe. So I'm like, all right, I get the restaurant or whatever from Jay. I tell my friend about it. I even tell him, like, she's going to pull up. He like, all right, cool. Like, the more the merrier or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and my girl, we just really want to see you. I'm like, see me for what? So the day goes on or whatever. I'm getting dressed. It's time for us to all meet up at the restaurant. Yo, I got this feeling. Like, I really got this gut feeling. But I'm just trying to, brush it off. Because I'm like, maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe it's just all because of Patty. I just need to take Patty out the mix. And maybe these are just some cool people. I done ran into some cool people, some cool couples. You know what I'm saying? I have ran into some couples that really thought they was going to try to run that one on me. And it's just like, how could you ever think something like that? Especially when you have a sir. Like, I could see if it was two girls. But a man and a woman could have never even thought to get these goodies. No. So, Ben, we all meet up at the restaurant. Now, here's where the first red flag come in now, whatever. Like, we waiting to be seated or whatever. Our hostess come. She gets us. We walking towards the booth. We had, like, this big booth or whatever. My friend go first. Then Jay's girlfriend sits beside my friend, leaving the other side of the booth for me and Jay. Why aren't you sitting by your girl? Why am I sitting by this whole grown man? And I'm looking at my best friend, and she just, like, kind of, like, looking at me like, chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just sitting down. First red flag, keep up with me. Second red flag, we look at the menu and like me, I'm a picky eater. Like, it's so many things that I do eat, but more times than not, I don't eat more things, like whatever. So I'm looking at the menu and my friend was like, do you see something you like or whatever? Because you're a picky eater. So then Jay, who's sitting very close to me, might I add, he's like, well, if she don't see nothing she liked, we can go somewhere else because like if don't nobody else eat, like she better eat or whatever. Like, I'm gonna make sure she good. Mind you, his girl is sitting right in front of me. Not sure why you're not making sure she's good. Not sure why you're so gung-ho on me being good. But it's just like, okay, second red flag. Keeping up. At this point, I'm just scanning over the menu. I'm like, you know what? Let me just get the salmon salad. Do y'all say salmon or do y'all say salmon? I know y'all say salmon, but y'all gonna be in the comments like salmon. But like, whatever the case like that. He like, that's all you want? He like, get whatever you want. He like, I'm paying for it. Like, this is my tab. Like, get whatever you want to eat. Get whatever you want to drink, dessert. Like, whatever you want. Like, put it on my tab. As he's talking to me, I'm not giving him no eye contact whatsoever. I'm just trying to read like his girl. Y'all, she ain't lifted her head up once. She got her head in the menu just kind of la, 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 la. And I'm just like, do you hear your man? Because one thing about me, the person I'm dating, relationship, whatever like that, it could be a million people in that room. I don't hear nothing but my girl because what you just say? So I get to texting my friend, like, so I'm not tripping, right? She just sending laughing emojis. I'm like, nah, for real. Like, do you hear this man? Like, do you see this man? Like, am I the only one? Like, are y'all here? Or, like, are y'all tapped in? She just keeps sending laughing emojis. I'm like, for real, bro. And I'm like, besides, like, you can clearly see the space between my best friend and Jay's girlfriend. This man is literally sitting up under my armpit. Like, watch out. So, okay, the girlfriend finally chimed in. She's like, you know what? Like, let me order around the shots. Like, let's get some shots, y'all. Like, let's, like, loosen up or whatever. Like, how loose you want us to get, though, sister? Because, like, I'm not trying to get too loose because I don't really know the plot. Like, I don't know what y'all, type time y'all be on. Anyway, she ordered the shots. The shots started coming to the table, y'all. We going shot. Back then, like, I don't drink now. Y'all know, I think I'm, almost 6 years sober? Yeah. 5 years. 5 years sober. Back then, I'm telling you, ask anybody to know me, I was drinking anything that could be drank. You understand? Gin, liquor, anything that could be drunk, and I was drinking it. So, yes, we started drinking. So, I started to, like, loosen up a bit. And I guess I'm a little funny or whatever you could say. People always telling me, I have a great sense of humor. So, like, me and my best friend, like, we just kind of talk reminiscing about some of the craziest things that we've done while, like, being drunk or whatever like that. And Jay's laughing. Not only that, he's laughing, but he's just like, ha, ha, ha. Like, when you laugh, you don't got to touch me again. Why are you putting your hands on me? Like, why are you can just laugh and be in your own little space. There should be no reason at no point that you laughing so hard that you got to reach out and grab somebody and touch somebody. And if you one of those type of people, shame on you. The food start coming out, you know what I'm saying? So we start eating, but the more we eat, the more shots we start to order because at this point, like, yeah, like, all right. So now it's time for me to go to the bathroom because unfortunately I have to break the seal. I've been drinking a little too much. Like, let me just go ahead and I feel like me when I go to the bathroom, it kind of like sobers me up just a little bit. Like when I don't go to the bathroom, I feel like it makes me more messed up. Anyway, I'm like, all right, like I'll be back. I'm going to the bathroom. Yo, this man holla out like, yeah, me too. Be right back. You had all the time while we was sitting here to go to the bathroom. As a man, why are you going to the bathroom when I'm going to the bathroom anyway? Can't you hold it? As a man, why do you even need to use the bathroom? As a man, why do you want to go the same time I'm going? And as the girlfriend and my best friend, why don't nobody else see what's going on? At this point, I don't even want to go to the bathroom no more. So I get up and I kind of like, tell him to go ahead. He's like, what? Like, come on, let's go to the bathroom.